I take a pill every day and my bottle had run out and I was calling for my refill and my doctor would not refill my prescription because he didn't want to see me anymore. The reason he didn't want to see me anymore is because I missed an appointment. Like, okay, I'm not here to make excuses for myself. First of all, I wanted to note that this is actually a lot more common than it sounds. It actually just really messed up my body. I ended up having to go 6 days without my prescription, which is something that I take every single day in the morning. Due to the fact that I have rheumatoid arthritis, this keeps my body from going into a major flare. I now have my prescription refilled. I was able to finally get it filled. Thank God. I actually got it filled before I left for my trip. I went to Miami, which I'm gonna have a vlog about that as well. It's your right as the patient to have access to your medical records and to your prescriptions and all of that stuff. So I'm going to put a link in the description below of another video about a man who went through the same thing. And then you guys are going to hear bits and pieces of this conversation that I had with a receptionist on the phone that worked with my insurance company. And she actually says that she was fired by her doctor as well. And then somebody that I know very well who's an autoimmune, she has rheumatoid arthritis herself, she was fired by her doctor. It puts your health on hold, which is an emergency situation. In this specific situation, yeah, my health is in my doctor's hands. And so I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about doing your own research, studying your blood work, and kind of diving into your own records to kind of be your own advocate. That way, you know, if you're being prescribed something and you're taking it and it's not working and you still feel sick, you should definitely dive deeper into what's actually going on with you. Take the initiative to look at your blood work yourself. I'm gonna make a separate video about how to read your own blood work and, you know, how to Google search certain things and kind of sift through what's important and what's not. But the bottom line is that you have to be your own advocate. You know how you feel better than anybody else. And if you're on medication that's not working for you, it is important to get to the point where you either need to change your doctor or you need to change your treatment, because nobody deserves to live like a subpar life. Like, anyway, so that's why we're here. First of all, I've been with this doctor for almost 10 years. Now, I actually already shot a video about this, and I shot the video while I was on the phone with the insurance representative, and I was just actually so embarrassed about how I looked that I edited the entire video on my flight home from Florida, and I decided not to use it. With that being said, I'm gonna show you guys like a picture of what I look like during this time, which was literally just 2 weeks ago. I'll put it in the video, but I'm not gonna play that whole video for you guys because it was just atrocious. Bottom line is that if you are fired from your doctor's office, first thing you need to do is find another doctor. You're gonna want to do that. Before then, there are like emergency protocol things you can do that I learned about through the receptionist that works for my insurance company. She said that you can use telehealth. So if you're in an emergency situation like I was and you no longer have access to your prescription, it was my fault. Like, it was 100% my fault. But like, why do I have to get fired from my doctor's office for that? My babies are yelling for me. My nanny's downstairs. It's fine. Here's one way to avoid this happening to you, okay? If you have an appointment and you are in a situation like me, if you have a chronic illness and you regularly see a doctor, I know that it can be extremely hard to function and do your day. Like, sometimes it's just literally hard to get through the day. And especially if you're a mother, which I know there's a lot of you moms out there that do have this issue and it's not commonly discussed, but I am 100% there with you, and it's hard. It's actually like literally almost impossible. But this is what I'm gonna say to you. To avoid the situation that I had to deal with, which was horrific because it put me into a flare. So I was in excruciating pain. I woke up one day and I could not use both of my hands and I have to change a baby in the middle of the night still and do bottles and take care of kids and all that. So it's just a nightmare. So to avoid this happening to you, make sure to cancel your appointment if you cannot go. Obviously, I know it's like, oh, duh, like, do that. But sometimes it's hard to do that. Like, sometimes it's hard to even just pick up the phone and do that. But try not to make excuses for yourself and think, oh, well, I'm just so sick, I can't get to it. You're gonna end up hurting yourself in the long run. Now, I do feel like this is a blessing in disguise because I actually have already found another doctor that I'm super excited to see, and rather than going to another rheumatologist, I'm going to be seeing a hematologist. I'm so excited. This is a doctor that studies blood. It's not a doctor that's just going to specifically focus on inflammation and the RA factor itself, but somebody that's going to look at my blood in depth, which is like money to me, because now that I've been through this for so long and dealing with a rheumatologist that is so stuck on dealing with RA, when meanwhile I look back at my blood work and I've seen infections and different things that are positive in my blood with super high blood counts, and the doctors just completely look over it, at least this doctor that I was seeing. So it is extremely important to find somebody who's going to listen to you and really look at your blood in depth, not just one factor, because it can mean all the difference for what type of medication that you are eligible to go on. And so that's just really important. This doctor that I'm going to see, if he does prescribe IVIG, so I'm super thrilled to hear what he has to say about my specific blood work and what he can offer for me. I took the time to look through reviews and whatnot on Google to make sure that whoever I'm going to see this time around is going to give me the time of day, he's going to listen to me and be there for me and do whatever he can to help me get better. Now, back to what I was saying about what to do to avoid this. 100% cancel your appointment if you cannot make it, okay? It's like I said, just do it. If you can't do it, tell your husband. If you have someone that lives with you, I'm a single mom, so I understand it's like sometimes we just cannot do it all. If you have someone that can hold you accountable, tell somebody, I really need you to remind me to cancel my appointment. Whatever you have to do. Set an alarm on your phone, just get it done. It still is just mind-boggling that you can get fired by your doctor. Anywho, moving right along. Now, like I said, I went into a major flare because of this. I was a mess. I lost functionality of my hands. I thought I was going to have to call somebody for help in the middle of the night to help me take care of my kids. I fought through it. I was fine. Some of the things that helped me fight through it while I did not have my medication was Advil liquid gels. I'm gonna get closer for this because I just want you guys to know that I care. Does this make sense? That's okay if it doesn't. Advil liquid gels are one of the best things, I believe, for pain relief if you need something that's gonna be quick, effective, and really help you to get the inflammation down. Advil actually reduces inflammation. It does not just reduce pain. It also will help you with your inflammation, which will, in the end, help you with your pain. Tiger Balm is something that I recently found. Tiger Balm. This stuff is super great. It works as like an icy hot, so if your hands are hurting, if your knees, your shoulders, like anything hurts, you can use Tiger Balm. It's small. It comes with like a gold top tiger on it. My Zoom is not working super great right now, but Tiger Balm, you can get it at a Rite Aid, CVS, anything of that nature. And this stuff really helps. Keep it away from your eyes. If you put it on like your neck or anything, it does definitely release like a lot of like, I don't know, you know, it's just like very like minty but near your eyeballs, and that never works well. So keep it away from your eyes. Okay. And then the last thing that I was using to really help me get out of that flare was Arnica Arthritis Homeopathic Medicine, non-drowsy, no drug interactions. It's for joint pain, and it says specifically rheumatic pain. I can put links in the description for all of this stuff that I am suggesting. Advil is super common, you know, pretty much everybody knows about that, but the gel capsules are better for quick relief. If you need quick pain relief, go for a gel capsule rather than like a hard pill capsule of Advil. Do the gel capsules, they're better, and it's quicker pain relief. That's what's been going on with me. I've had major pain. I'm gonna put a photo in here of my middle finger. It was blown up like a balloon for a few days. It was major pain. It caused major pain. it was black and blue. It was like starting to bruise, and that's what happens before joint destruction is caused. Okay. Sebastian had to join us. He just tripped on a suitcase. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're a tough guy, right? Oh, and Pax is here. Alright, so let's play for you guys really quick. I want to play a portion of what I'm gonna play for you a portion of what the woman was saying to me on the phone. This is the receptionist from the insurance company that was discussing with me what's happened to her before, her personal story, and her tips about what to do. This is part of my conversation.
It's normally more acute and not, I mean, they would prescribe for chronic medical issues like you have, for poison ivy. I was in between doctors when I had COVID. I used them like 7 times for my COVID. Oh, wow. So I ask them a lot of questions whenever I'm on the phone with them, so I can tell you guys whenever I talk to you. So they're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They prescribe for things like this. They also do mental health.
She said that they also prescribe for mental health, so that's a good thing to note as well, just in case. That's it for this video. I'm sorry that I missed like a week or 2 of uploading. Yeah, I was having a really hard time for like 2 weeks there, and I'm finally back to being stabilized. Alright, if you guys like this video, like and comment, and I will be back for more. Subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.